It's November 17th, 2016, and a new game has just launched on the PC called Planet Coaster. Little did any of us know it back then, but over the course of the next 4 years, this game would alter the lives of many and create many new communities as well as professional YouTube channels. This is the journey that we have taken since that release date moving forward. Upon the game's launch, it was almost an instantaneous overnight success. People latched onto the idea and they began creating amazing parks, rides, and experiences within the game. I myself started my journey a few months after the release of the game when I began watching Channel 5 Gaming, just like so many of us here got our start by watching that very same channel. I was excited to see what was going on with the game and learn about it, and I began my ever-patient wait, hoping that one day we might just see a release on console. So for the next 4 years, I consumed as much content as I could. I watched as many builders and creators do their thing on YouTube as I possibly could. And I enjoyed every moment of it, but I still held hope that one day we might see this game come to console. And then, in 2020, it finally happened. The console community had a fire lit underneath them like I've never seen before. Facebook groups, Discords, and YouTube channels were created solely focused on the announcement of this brand new game, and so many people began putting their creative minds to work before the game had ever even launched. And just like that, 4 years of dreams for hundreds of thousands of people became a reality. We got straight into the game, we hopped into our sandbox modes, and we began laying out the possibilities in front of us. Some of us committed to building entire parks from day one, while others began creating pieces and assets that could be utilized by the community at large across the workshop. This also spawned the creation of some of our favorite Discords, YouTubes, and Facebook groups that are still standing and going strong to this very day, almost 8 years later since the release on PC and 4 years since the release on console. And it was through those communities and groups that so many of us found like-minded people who loved the exact same thing that we loved and shared in the joy and experience, as well as the stress and the heartbreak of building within this game. It was an exciting and amazing time full of new friends, new communities, and all these new exciting things to do. We saw new custom builds, just as well as abandoned projects, rise and fall from the front page of the Frontier community server. The workshop became an absolutely overabundant resource for finding parks, assets, pieces, and customizable creations. The game brought so many countless people from different parts of the world together, and we soon realized that we weren't just building theme parks, we were building true and legitimate friendships over the years that we were playing, communicating, and collaborating together. And that is why I am making this video. The longer I played Planet Coaster, the more I began to realize I truly loved the game. It truly was an amazing experience, but what kept me going and what kept my heart involved was the community and the people that I had met. In the years following the game's release, random strangers on the internet became true friends who I genuinely cared about and wanted the best for them in their life. And I know the same sentiment can be said by countless other players. We watched and rejoiced as some of our favorite builders began new lives, bought homes, got married, and even started families. But tragically, as with everything else in life, where there is beauty, there must also be the occasional darkness. On more than one occasion throughout this journey, the community has been hit by terrible and tragic loss, as some of the community's favorite creators are no longer here with us to celebrate the game moving forward. However, Planet Coaster being the game that it is, it was truly a case of gone but not forgotten, as so many memories live on in parks and creations across the workshop for those who have fallen before us. Their creations, and the ones dedicated to them, will live on in the Frontier Workshop, where we can visit them anytime we feel like reaching out. The point of all of this being that Planet Coaster, to so many of us, is so much more than just a video game. It has become a community, a place of trust, a place of friendship and honor. The creativity is abundant amongst the players, and the communities around it have helped YouTube channels, Discord servers, Facebook groups, and Twitch streamers thrive and make something out of the game that they love so very much. And that is why, moving forward with the announcement of Planet Coaster 2, I am extremely excited to move forward with the community, even though I am aware my playtime will probably be cut short in comparison to what I was able to provide in the original game. I have every intention of putting my best foot forward moving into Planet Coaster 2, not for the game and not for Frontier Development, although I do appreciate the work they have put in to make this possible for all of us. I am in it to move forward with the community. And while there may be less content produced on my channel and my time may be limited to build in Planet Coaster 2, that does not mean that I will not give it my best effort to produce some amazing builds and showcase the work of those who I appreciate and hold so very dear. And I know, moving forward, having the ability to cross-platform with other consoles as well as PC for the first time ever, that the community will only get stronger and we will only grow more each day. I love Planet Coaster, I love Planet Zoo, and I'm sure that I will love Planet Coaster 2 as well. But at the forefront of all of this, I love the community, its creators, and its builders, and I love the friends that I have made along this journey. I truly hope to see this all grow and expand, and I cannot wait to see what everyone does in the coming months with the release of Planet Coaster 2. Whether your time is limited or you have an unlimited amount of time, I can't wait to see your creations pop up on the workshop, and I will do my best to showcase them to the best of my ability and honor them as best I can. Stay tuned to this channel in the coming months as Planet Coaster 2 gets ready to release. The content from this channel will be a little bit slower as I move into a new career position, but once I am settled in, I plan to be back in full swing with new videos. I can't wait to see you all there, and I'm crossing my fingers for another decade of absolutely stellar builds and amazing people. Thank you all so very much